Hi. This journal is called Taking Back Sovereignty. It's from 4/27/2010, the third one of the day, and the Mayan day was 10 monkey. And before I start on this theme of sovereignty, there are a lot of us that are really not engaging with their own processes or with Gaia's because they figure someone's going to come and rescue them. Somebody's going to come down from the sky, whether it's Jesus or some savior like that, whether it's ETs, whether it's Galactic Federation beings, whatever. We need to take back sovereignty and reign over our own life. And to the extent that we're looking for somebody outside of ourselves to provide the solutions, to that extent, we're not in charge. And if we buy into that, we won't be in charge either. Okay, taking back sovereignty. I'm so near tears with this new puppy. I don't know what else to do but journal. I'm in no shape to be answering emails or responding to YouTube comments or communicating with anyone, really. This dog is a mess. If he was housebroken, as promised, that would be so much better. But he doesn't even have a clue what the outside is for. I stand out there for long times with him for nothing. I mean, he enjoys it. Then, too, he's long-haired, and I've got a pine needle backyard area with lots of deciduous trees thrown in, and leaves all around, and he manages to pick it all up on his long little furry Shih Tzu coat. Add to that the ticks, bugs, and probably fleas around here that, like a good live and let liver, I didn't want to deal with. That really makes it sweet. Yech! Plus, he's got some sores on his little puppy body that I'm concerned about. I don't even know if he's in good health, nor if he's had all of his puppy shots. So, it's an ugly situation altogether. He has a vet appointment in a couple of hours, so that will answer some things, and then I'll have to take it from there. But I've been chasing my tail over this and in an emotional stew for several days. So, I'm giving it my all. My close friend wanted me to have this little dog so much, and she gave him to me. And so I'm trying. I'm not a happy camper right now, and I hope that changes. But I wouldn't bet on it, not yet. Okay then. The little dog itself is not the issue in a situation like this. Anytime one has this much emotionalism come up about something, anything, it really pays to look behind that something to see what is acting. It could even be a past life thing for all you know. And you won't know if you don't look at it. And people that are in mind, they're not observing because they think they are the mind. And so they can't distance themselves from it. And so they're not very good at seeing things like this. So, most people, those firmly wedded to mind, just think it is the surface situation, the superficial circumstances that are to blame for their feelings. Not so, not at all. Nothing outside of us has any power over us whatsoever. Well, that is, unless we give our power away. This is what mankind does every freaking day of the week. There are endless ways and reasons and methods that we do it, but it all amounts to the same thing, giving our power over to something, anything outside of the self. Maybe go read or listen to Stand, Face, and Be Conquered. This is a choice that is firmly in our hands to make at any time. Do you see this or begin to see it? When we make a choice to be a sovereign being, to take responsibility back for our life and our planet, then we have to stop blaming stuff that's on the outside of us for anything. That's right, for anything. No, not for one thing. No arguments, please. That's just mind talking. If you really want to get this, you will have to take up your station in heart to listen to it. Just drop down there and settle in. And if your solar plexus feels riled up, it will settle down if you'll just center in heart and ignore it for a bit. Here's my favorite little saying or mantra or invocation, whatever you call it, that I make usually many times throughout the day to reinforce my sovereignty over the life. I am a sovereign being, exercising free will as I ascend the spiral of spirit. I intend that the higher purpose be served and that the light prevail. Just that simple. Yet it says it all. It really does. Let's look at it. I am a sovereign being. That means I give nor owe my allegiance to no one, no thing, no state, government, organization, business, or country, nothing. I am in control of me. I make the decisions for me. No one else does. I don't place blame anywhere either for anything that goes wrong. As a sovereign being, I can't. I did that, not someone else. How cast blame, and why? It just weakens you. Blame just shows you where you've given some power away. And I know that's hard to hear, but just stay in heart space. Okay, I am a sovereign being exercising free will. Now that's an important bit. A sovereign being must have free will, must be free to be sovereign. We are not free today as long as we're going along with society, with the flow of the way things are presented to us and buying into that. That's not freedom. That's actually slavery. We just don't know it. We live in a prison without bars. How so? Take a lawyer, for instance. Why do you go to one? What do you want to accomplish? Who are you blaming for what? Well, okay, how about the price of gas? Are you griping about that? Really? And what good does that do? Who are you blaming for that situation? Clearly not you, or you wouldn't be griping about it, would you? Would you gripe about you? Okay, the examples are endless of the ways we've given away our freedom to